You live in a beautiful world, but sometimes it's not always safe. You may be on campus when something scary happens. Well, Nick and Sally are here today to help show you what to do should catastrophe strike. Utah has mountains all around, which means there's a very real possibility for earthquakes. Do either of you two know what to do in the event of an earthquake? Well, then let's go over some procedures that just might save your life. If you're in a classroom when the earthquake starts, you need to make sure that the first thing you do is stay calm. Panicking will only make things worse, and just might get somebody hurt in the process. Let's try this again. When the shaking starts, drop and cover under a table or desk or against an inside wall, but not underneath a doorway, it's not safe, and remain there until the shaking stops. After the shaking stops, check yourself and others for injuries. And if everyone's alright, move toward the nearest exit. It might be the case that somebody gets hurt during the earthquake. If so, it's important to remain calm. If you have a cell phone, be sure to dial emergency services and explain the situation. They'll be able to offer you assistance until they arrive on the scene. It's important to have a first aid kit handy for just these kinds of situations. Now, when you're making your exit, be sure to head to your department's evacuation assembly point. If you're not sure where this is, you can head to an open space away from buildings and trees. Now that you've made your way out of the building, let's review the procedures. First, when the earthquake starts, be sure not to panic. Next, get under a table or a desk to keep yourself safe until the earthquake stops. Check for injuries in case anybody got hurt. Call emergency services to get the injured the help they need. If everyone's okay, leave the room in an orderly manner. Proceed on to exit the building and be sure to do it safely. Once outside, move to the assigned evacuation assembly point and wait there for further instructions. Now, do you remember the emergency procedures in case of an earthquake? Excellent, and we hope you remember too. Be sure to stay safe and think smart. For Cash Rendezvous, this is Scott Anderson.